Hey nerds, Jared Bear here, and it seems Marvel's Spider-Man for the PS4 exclusive phenomenon by Insomniac Games may be getting a Game of the Year edition, but maybe not at the same time, and I'll explain that in just a second. Let me just go ahead and get out of the way. If you do not own a PS4, I highly recommend if the time ever comes that you will own a PlayStation 4, that you need to pick up Marvel's Spider-Man, okay? Spider-Man and God of War. Those two games, God of War PS4, the brand new one, God of War 4 technically. Those two games, mind-blowing. The fact they came out in the same year is just a treat, a blessing from above. Both 10 out of 10 perfection. We're not going to talk about God of War here. Spider-Man is perfect. It is a perfect superhero game. It took the Batman Arkham like fighting style, and it's Spider-Man. It's Peter Parker. It's a character you can relate to. He's older in the game. He is just an absolute badass. He's already in tune with his powers. He's going through issues with his personal life. Everything's already happened. You get Spider-Man in the middle of his career, basically. Spider-Man PS4, Marvel Spider-Man, however they want to word the actual title of the game, I'm just going to say Spider-Man throughout the video, is the fastest selling Marvel game ever, fastest selling superhero game ever, and if I'm not mistaken, it is a #1 superhero game ever made. So yeah, a Game of the Year edition would make perfect sense for this title that would include all of the DLC from the City That Never Sleeps, because the ending of the game, no spoilers here, it's a very just beautiful game. It's emotional. There's so much that happens, so much that you pick up on throughout the game, so many twists and turns. The DLC just gives you something extra to play, and of course, extra money if you already purchased the game itself. So just to wrap all it up in one bundle would be absolutely perfect. Now, I saw this on a couple different sites, the main one being right here. This was a tweet from Nebellion. Hopefully I'm saying that right. They tweeted out that Spider-Man PS4 has sold, quote, more than 13.2 million copies worldwide as of July 28th, 2019, end quote. Right below that, he posted another tweet about Amazon UK listing a Game of the Year edition for Spider-Man PS4, which is true. I clicked on the link, pops up Marvel Spider-Man Game of the Year edition for the PlayStation 4. There's no images, currently not available. The only problem is the release date, which is September 4th, 2019, which is a couple of weeks away. The time of recording this video, it is August 20th, 2019. So I don't see that happening, because a game as big as Spider-Man and as big as a Game of the Year edition would be, you would expect some sort of announcement, some trailers, just something showing it off, maybe some bonus content thrown in as well, just something. And that hasn't been the case. It's not to say that a Game of the Year edition isn't coming. The game's almost a year old. I think on the 18th, September. I definitely expect there to be something that includes an entire bundle of all the DLC together so people can pick it up and enjoy the game. Amazon's constantly running deals. Sony's constantly running a deal. The game being 40. I even saw it at $20 a couple weeks ago. Please, if you haven't played it yet, pick it up. If you are a superhero fan, if you are a video game fan, you will love Spider-Man. If you're a story fan, it is the best Spider-Man story that has been told through any media, in my personal opinion. I think second best is Into the Spider-Verse, and then you got Spider-Man 2 with Tobey Maguire, and then Far From Home. It's beautiful. An absolutely perfect story. Please pick up the game and play it. So my question for you guys is, as I go on my little soapbox here, is would you be interested in a Spider-Man Game of the Year edition, essentially? If you haven't played Spider-Man on the PlayStation 4, say you own a PlayStation 4 and you haven't played it yet, let me know why. What is your reasoning? And let's see if we can start a conversation. If I can give you a sales pitch, and maybe Sony can give me a job. But anyways, guys, that's all I have for this video. If you enjoyed the content, please drop a like and consider subscribing to the channel. But if you don't, hopefully I'll see you again in the future for some more gameplays, commentaries, news, and updates. Peace!